and welcome back to the Dr. Quack podcast. Today I have a special guest on here. This is one of the men that I fought very early in my career, and honestly he is one of the toughest guys I have ever worked in the ring. I would like to present to you Mr. Justin Sane. Justin, say hi to everybody. Yeah, he is here. He was going to try to come here physically, but some things came up, but I got him on the phone. That's what makes life great, when you've got those connections. So here, let me ask you something here. How did you first get interested in wrestling? Did you watch it as a child, or did you grow up into it, or?
Oh yeah, I watched it every Friday night.
You what?
I remember staying up to come home at 1 o'clock every morning.
Wow, 1 o'clock in the morning. Wow, that's crazy. Who was your favorite when you were growing up?
Growing up, Dusty Rhodes was one of my favorites.
Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Oh yeah, I mean, dude, he was definitely top-notch talent there. So, and what made you get into the business? I mean, I know a lot of people are fans, but, how did you get into the business?
Well, it started out that Rock Dog, he got in it first.
Yeah, Rock Dog's with you guys at BCI.
Yeah. Well, he started with J.P. Jones. And he came to the house one day, and he was like, "I'd like to take you somewhere." Well, we went, and he told my mom into letting me start wrestling, and it went from there. I was the age of 14 years old.
Wow, there you go. So who trained you in the business?
A little bit of everybody, teachers.
Yeah, a little bit of everybody. But I mean, did you have one person mainly that worked with you, or would you?
It was mainly Bobby Lowe and them trained Rock Dogs. And I broke into the business, and they all trained me. And mainly it was me and Rocky in there.
So yeah, it was mainly you and Rocky. So Rocky would end up working with you. That's awesome. Who was your first opponent in the business?
Rocky.
Rocky. So you managed to work the man who trained you. I mean, were you nervous at all? Did you feel the buzz?
Oh yeah. My first show was standing room.
Okay, how'd that go?
So I was really nervous my first show. And a lot of people don't know it. When I first broke in, I was under the hood.
You were under a hood?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your gimmick name?
Midnight Warrior.
Midnight Warrior. Wow.
Because I was so young. Because I was so young, I went under the hood.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so you were taking on Rocky underneath the hood in your first match here. When did you start in the business? What year did you start? God, man. I'm telling you, Yeah, I mean, you were around, what, late 90s, somewhere in that area?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Late 90s.
Yeah, it was around the same time I got in. I remember that. We were talking about that.
Well, I was still pretty well ready to win when I went to IWF.
Yeah.
You showed up at IWF not long after I got there.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, dude, it was interesting because I remember our match because you were partnered with Southern Extreme, right? And your partner was who was your partner? Chaos. That's right, Southern Chaos. Yeah, I mean, how did you two become a tag team?
Well, we were just pretty much thrown together one night, and it was clicked.
It just clicked. Tom just made it come together.
Yeah.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, you two guys. Yeah, I mean, you guys were what, tag team champions? How many times? I'm trying to remember.
I want to say we were 5 times.
Yeah, you guys were pretty dominant, you know, as far as the tag team division.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, because my first match, we worked together, and I had Nurse Phoenix, and you guys were fighting Jason Scott. I can't remember who his partner was. Who was his partner?
I don't remember who was partnered up with back then.
Yeah, I can't really remember him too much either, because he was there, and then he was gone. That's what I remembered of him.
We started feuding with BCI a lot.
Yeah, it was just all around, man. I mean, you guys were fighting pretty much everybody. Like, I remember our first match because it was like really, I mean, it was the second time overall I had been Dr. Quack, but it's the first time that, you know, I ever wrestled really someone one-on-one, because the first match I got thrown into a triple threat. But our match, yeah, it was very interesting, man. I mean, I remember because you were telling me that you were talking to Tom about it.
Yeah.
What did you say to Tom?
Well, I told Tom, because me and Chaos, we was baby. And I was like, if he's wanting to put you over as a stone heel, he needs to let him go over that.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I can't thank you enough, because really you are the one that started my career with a victory, and it gave me a boost. And the big thing I remember from that match was not me or you, was actually Nurse Phoenix getting in trouble because of her underwear quality standing on the apron. Remember, she had a thong on.
I remember that.
It was all over the message boards. I mean, I get it. Tennessee is definitely the Bible Belt. They do not put up with, you know, stuff like that, and they were so upset. Like it.
A lot of things changed since back then.
What happened?
I said a lot of things changed since back then.
Oh God, yes. I mean, since you know, '04, since then to wrestling now is a big difference. Oh my God, things you can get away with back then. You know. So here, let me ask you. So you ended up joining BCI. How did that come about? And that would be Bad Company Inc. for everybody.
Well, first time I joined BCI, I was still underhood. A lot of people don't know that either.
I did not know that. No, I did not.
And it was the first time I joined BCI. Well, then I broke off with them and I went to my singles. And then I got back with them and I did deals.
Yeah. I mean, and ironically, like, there's a video on YouTube of me and Dempsey in a stretcher match, and you're on there. You're actually carrying the stretcher.
Yeah.
You know.
And then the way I got with BCI is me and Chaos. I guess they figured we reached our limit. So we started running a feud against each other.
Yeah. Now, how was it working with BCI? I mean, you had Rock Dog, you had Daddy Mac, and you had Big Papa.
Oh, it was all real fun, man. Yeah, it was good times.
Yeah, I mean, you guys definitely traveled in a pack. You guys, wherever y'all went, you seen you all together.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was in the business and outside of business, man. We was together.
Yeah, definitely. So let me go. I got to ask you this: out of all the people you've ever wrestled, who was your favorite opponent?
And that's a tough question. Because I don't go by opponents myself. I go by the chemistry we have in the match.
Okay.
Like, the match that me and you had in South Pittsburgh.
Oh God, South Pittsburgh, yes. He gave me the hardest shot I ever felt in my life.
That is in the top 10 matches of my life.
Yeah, that was a fun match. Oh my God. Yeah.
The people who was in it, they stayed in it like they should. And it was just all of them a great match.
Yeah, I think that was the first time I ever used a golf club in a match. It was something else. But yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely had a lot of fun times there in the IWF. God, you know. And here, I want to play this game with you here. I got something here that I'd like to do with you here. It's called word association. Okay? So I'm going to give you a name, and I want you to tell me your thoughts on the person or idea, okay?
Okay.
You there with me? Okay. So the first one I have for you is Tom Davison.
Tom was Tom, man. I mean, what can I say about him? I mean, he was a heck of a guy. He was a heck of a man.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, I truly miss him.
Yeah, he was a stand-up guy, and you know, I always credit him for my start.
He had his downfalls, but to be, I mean, a great person, you can't ask for a better person.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that totally. Here we go. So the next one I have is Southern Chaos.
Man, I consider him one of my best friends, man.
Yeah.
We had some good times together.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's wild because you partnered with him and then I partnered with him for a while, and it's like, yeah. I'd always laugh because he never wanted to start the match first.
What?
I'd always laugh because he never wanted to start the match first. We'd always do rock, paper, scissors to see who started.
You know, come to think of it, in the whole time we tagged, I don't believe he's ever started.
That does not shock me. I mean, that was just...
It just dawned on me.
Yeah, we would do that all the time. Half the time I'd lose, like, all right, I'm going to start the match. It would just be funny as hell with that. Here we go, another name from the past here. Toby Farley.
Tom Farley?
Go Kid.
I remember when he was just a young kid, man.
Oh, yeah.
And he was shot up, man. He was something. If you ain't had a chance to see him work recently, you need to.
Yeah, he's definitely top-notch talent. Yeah, I was going to have him on last year when we were doing the podcast, but then things fell apart. Hopefully I can get back to him and eventually have him on. It would be great to have.
I would argue, man.
What's that?
I said I would argue.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, something I'd love to do. Here we go. Chris Cash.
Chris Cash, I ain't heard that name in forever, man. I've got to say, he was one of the best announcers that I've ever passed.
Yeah, he put you over.
And then he became a manager.
Yeah. I went against him and then I went with him. I'm telling you, it was a wild time.
I mean, he had hard, man.
He did. Yep. So here you go, the next one here. Mike Promo.
My promo. A lot of people say some bad things about Mike.
I hear it all the time.
And to be honest, man, when Mike was running the show, he pushed me to no limit, man. I give Mike the credit for making my next step that I needed to be.
Yeah, I think he made you a lot tougher than what you were back then.
credit to Mike, man. He pointed me in the right direction, and I ran with it.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. I got the next one here. I got a few more here. Backstreet.
Backstreet. Man, I talked to Wood with him, we tagged, you know, I don't know if you remember this, me and the Backstreet tagged.
No, I didn't know that. You guys actually tagged?
Yeah, we were tag team champions.
Wow, I'm telling you, I did not know that. You know, I thought he was always baby, and when I came in, I did not realize that. Wow. That's...
Backstreet was actually the first person that I bought my wrestling boots off of.
Really? Wow, that is definitely awesome, man. I mean, yeah, buying wrestling boots is a whole nother story. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard, because it's like you just want to find the good ones.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I was still a young kid, and I bought my first pair, I bought all of them.
That is awesome. So here you go. All right, I got two more names for you here. Prime Time Corey Crichton.
Man. We've had some times together.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a brother, man.
He is, man.
I want the world of him.
He was goofy as hell, but, you know, dude, he would be there with you, man. If you were in a fight, you could always count on him.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt, man.
And here you go, the legendary Jake Mulligan.
Okay. I miss him, man. No, Jake was one of a kind.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I mean, do you have a favorite Jake story?
Well, yeah, but I don't think it's appropriate.
Oh, go ahead. We're on the shoot. It's fine. Go ahead. Tell it.
We was at a show one time, and he cut a hole out in a pizza box. And had his slid in the hole asking people if they want pizza. And when they lift the box up, that's what they see.
Jeez.
He walked up to me, which the other guys already told me about it.
Right.
And he walked up to me, he was like, "You want a piece?" I was like, "No, Jake."
God, I remember that time in Salina that he had that fart machine. He kept blasting that. he was a character, man. He really was. So he.
I looked into this.
What's that?
I said, I lived into this, man.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely an awesome guy. You know, a great person to talk to. Just
Always smiling.
yeah, always smiling. He was, man. God. So here you go. So, and you have a son who's potentially getting into the wrestling business, right?
I am.
Yeah. Let me just ask you this, and this is for general. What advice would you give someone who just wants to enter the wrestling business, that's just entering?
Just there. Okay, my advice is don't forget. Just pay attention to who's that brings you in. Don't jump in too early. Don't try to start the top. Let yourself up because you will respect the business.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of things like that. You talk about respect, and you talk about.
A lot of people want to start to the top.
Yep.
And a lot of promoters wrestle. And that's not good enough for the business, man.
Hey, you got to work your way up, man. You really do. Well, I'd like to thank you for coming on here. I really appreciate it, man. It's glad to I'm glad to be able to talk to you, man. It's been so long. We gotta see each other here soon, man.
Oh, no doubt.
You know, I wish you could have came up today, but I'm glad at least I got you on. and I'd like to thank you for coming on here.
I thank you for having me, man.
All right. You take care now, and I'll reach out to you.
Brother, we'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye. And just want to let you guys know that after this, you will see next Friday, we will have another podcast. It'll be with good old Robin Graves. You will see him. He is a former pro wrestler and also in movies. Just want to let you guys know that. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I'm out.